Hello everybody, I'm here with the Hammer Game Channel. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 and to Old World Blues. We have not played the Fallout mod in ages actually. It's good to be back, and oh boy has it been updated a lot since we last played, so let's hop on into it and see what we can get up to. Well, this is immediately different. There's so many areas now that have content. I can remember just starting off and it was literally just the West Coast, but damn, it is pretty crazy now, and today we're going to be going to the Canadian prairies. And yes, we're going to be playing as the Kingdom of Manitoba because, well, they're monarchist right now, but the Mounties can take over. Yeah, the map is just absolutely crazy, isn't it? It's just ridiculous how far this mod has come. So here we are, the Kingdom of Manitoba, and it looks like we have the Duchy of Langenburg as our ally right now. We do have a demilitarized zone as well at Porto Prairie. We are currently ruled by Gun II, the Ancient One, daily political power gain of 0.15. We have 4 national spirits, economic blockade, which is awful. Defeat at Stonewall, which is awful. Ancestor cults, which is meh. And Queen Catherine's okay, I guess. And this is the focus tree today. So when we get down here to the greatest day of the kingdom, we're going to not be going down maintaining the power balance. We're going to be going down an empty throne and getting the Mounties to take over and seeing what we can actually do with them. So King Gun is obviously immortal because he is a ghoul, but sadly his brain is decaying away, so he's becoming feral. So he's having some interesting sleep now, with him having just no dreams. It's just a blackness. First time it happened, even before he was known as Gun II, he had just tried to scream, shaking his despondent body, trying to get himself to wake up, but nothing seemed to work. He kept existing and not existing as darkness seemed to flow through him. He awoke one morning alone in an expensively decorated room in the palace to find his bedroom torn to pieces, expensive looking fabric tossed carelessly on the ground. He had heard stories of normal ghouls turning into feral, mindless monsters, roaming the irradiated plains in a single-minded pursuit of living tissue. Okay, so yeah, it's a possibility he's now obviously aware of, and it will happen. So from that night on, he forbade anyone, including his wife, from entering his chambers, and his sentries were ordered to keep the door shut no matter what. And only one person knows, William Tanner. Should have come down to it, King Gun commanded Tanner to prevent harm from coming to those around him, even at the cost of the old ghoul's life. Well, I think King Gun's going to be disappearing today with the route we are going. So the Stone Dandies and the Arborg Junta here are likely to see the benefits of Crown stay loyal, and then we're likely to get Pierce Solomon, a man willing to collaborate with the kingdom if we work. I think we'll probably do both of these, just in the chance that we can get some allies later down the line. Well, interesting development from the Strath Commune. A nuclear bomb just went off. Horrors of the old world. What has happened? Has the day of reckoning come again? Yeah, they've just set off a nuke. Today, all who call themselves Canadians mourn the greatest tragedy of our history, the day that those we consider our closest brothers betrayed us and stole our freedom. The American invasion of Canada over 200 years ago was a brutal and bloody affair that none were spared from. Today we remember those that were taken from us by the atrocities of the invaders, and remember the proud nation that once set an example to the rest of the world. O Canada, who was slain unjustly by the hand of tyrants, shall you ever rest in peace and in our memories. Well, I've just noticed the Duchy of Langenburg is now in the control of Leif Yorkton, and they're no longer with us, which gives me some concern. Okay, well, great. They're going to be coming for us then. Are they going to be the first to invade us, or is it going to be one of the other two guys? I guess we'll set up for their invasion, because it looks like they'll probably be the first. That's just my hunch. The absent Duchess. In these past few months, sees that Duchess Sophia has fallen behind on several administrative duties in the Duchy of Langenburg. That's because she's not there anymore. Yeah, attempts to contact her have failed. We don't know where she is. Well, that's concerning. Activates mission, Manitoba waits. Oh, nice. Well, we called it. Duchy of Langenburg declares war on us. Great, we have 90 days. Oh, their army's probably going to absolutely destroy us, isn't it? Oh, my days. Okay, right, well, we might have to just go on the defensive here. In a sudden escalation of tensions, Strath Commune, high on war fever following nuclear detonation in the territory several months ago, has thrust the Canadian plains into yet another large conflict. And Amy Therese's party's outrage seems to have boiled over into full-blown revolutionary zeal. The nation declared war not only in Lloyd's ministry, but also the Pioneer Company, a pre-war mercenary army, occupying large swaths of CPF territory. Not only this, but strange robots are emerging from old Railcom facility in the Grand Prairie to take advantage of the chaos. Will this aggression attack pay off for the Strath Commune? Will it be a race to Redmond for all those who seek to take advantage of Amy Therese's recklessness? Very, very interesting development, and it looks like, yeah, they're all at war with each other. Holy moly. Well, there we go, war has been declared. We'll see how well this goes for us. Insult to injury. The traitors Republic of Three Rivers has violated the treaty of the First Coalition War and occupied the demilitarized city of Porto Prairie. So I could go ahead and declare war on them, but yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm not doing a two-front war, so we'll have to do this option here. 4 to 16, we've got 17. I would like to get more divisions out, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. We are in a deficit, so we're just going to chill. So the King's Guard Dog, who is William Tanner. So he was initially brought into service for the Crown for his exceptional skill handling animals. And he quickly rose from the humble rank of Beastmaster and Duck Mountaineer to head of the Mounties and trusted advisor in all matters regarding the royal menagerie. His true heroism came from the First War of the Republican Coalition, saved countless lives, and helped garrison the frontier territories, which were viewed as unimportant by the Manitoban nobility. However, this resulted in them noticing a sneaky little naval invasion, which they managed to deal with, probably saving the whole nation from the looks of things. And after the kingdom's defeats and the perceived failure of the knightly orders to protect them, the Manitoban nobility chose to disband them, and then they've been replaced with the Mounties. And since then, Mounties have dutifully guarded all of the Kingdom of Manitoba, earned them the unofficial name of the People's Mounties. Points William Tanner to the Kingdom Military's High Command. Okay, they're going for a good old push. Main thing is, all we need to do is just hold them off and just let them grind themselves down. Yeah, they are pushing big time in a few of the tiles. Just kind of cycling in some troops here to try and help out. The second coalition is formed. Okay, that's a bit concerning, and the Unbound are being dealt with. That's not good. That really is not good. Okay, we've crossed the river. Oh, and that has caused them to bite back a little bit. Damn, that's caused them to bite back big time. Ah yes, absolutely brilliant. Let us just all retreat to a tile that has not actually got any troops in it. At the same time though, we managed to push forward. Right, at least a little bit of movement has been gained on this front. Right, they're probably going to push us back there, but that's fine. That is some stack of troops there. It'd help if they were being a little bit more aggressive themselves, to be honest. Excellent, the followers have been rejected. Excellent, I am not interested in them at all. Right, we're slowly but surely whittling them down, I think, but I'm getting a little bit cautious that we might get invaded by our good neighbours. Oh, a breakthrough has been made. Pin them in. Go, 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 go. Oh, thank heavens for that. Can we push across there? Right, that's a good wee encirclement, to be honest. I really need this pocket to go because it's actually taking a few troops that we need elsewhere. Yeah, that pocket's dead, so they need to redistribute themselves rather quickly. Oh, taking their capital. Done like 0 damage to them. Alright, we're starting to stretch ourselves a little bit thin here. Well, the Battle of Hoover Dam is underway. So we'll see what happens here. I'm assuming that Kaiser is going to lose the first one. Kill them divisions and then we can move elsewhere. Right, okay. They have 19 divisions max. Oh, I didn't even notice, but we're going to start dealing with the economic blockade here. Good. There's another division encircled and is going to die rather quickly. Okay, they've been cut into... Right, those 16 divisions. Crush them in there. And then these 10, just going to pin them in. Although, I might just give you a wee additional division. Yeah, it's took me a lot longer to kind of deal with than I was really anticipating, to be honest. Because I don't really know how much time it gives us to prepare for the other wars. Well, there's the last of the army over in this front. Completely surrounded. 5 to 9 divisions, this should be relatively straightforward. Should just be a case of walking right through them. There we go, we have one. That took far too long. Yeah, because I have such a long front with the coalition now. The heir of Yorkton. Queen Catherine walked through the busy halls of the palace. The many servants and officials cleared the way for their monarch's consort to pass. The palace had been in the constant state of work since the rebellion in Langenberg. Reaching her husband's private quarters, she hesitated before opening the door. Gunn had broken out in rage upon hearing the news of the rebellion, and after its defeat held a night-long victory celebration, still cursing the name of Leif Yorkton. Mustering her courage, she entered the unit room, spotting her husband standing in front of the mother. Why did they fight me, Catherine? Why, after all I'd done to lead these people towards some semblance of life from the old world, do they conspire against me? Guess it matters not in the end. They have been defeated and I am still here. Now what can I do for you, my dear? We have discussed the fate of Langenberg. I propose that we place Leif's daughter, Eleanor, as the Duchess of the lands. Gun turned to his wife, confusion and slight anger evident on his face. Why would I place a daughter of a traitor in charge of the very people who rebel against me? Eleanor has long been attaché to our realm from Langenberg and is a close friend of mine. Not only is she loyal to you and the kingdom which she was devastated by her father's actions, she believes, as I do, that the people of Langenberg should pay for their crimes against the crown. She is willing to lead them in this endeavour. King of Manitoba demands Wadena from the Pleasant Dale. Okay, so I invade some people? Okay, that is interesting. Don't know how I feel about that after literally just finishing a war. Well, I guess we're going to war straight away again. Why not? When in Rome. Okay, the majority of their forces have been cut off and killed now. And that's them completely gone. Well, we got Wadena from Pleasant Dale, so that's good. Offloading administration. With the recent territorial success to the west, we have reached an administrative bottleneck as we restore ancient territories. Manitoban land was much more decentralised in the Old Kingdom and given more autonomy under our duchies and marches. However, this decentralisation eventually led to the fall of the kingdom. Despite this, it might be time to expand the scope of the last duchy, Langenberg. Okay, so Wadena goes to them. Any future bloody electorate land will be transferred to the duchy upon annexation. Okay, cool. Well, we've declared war on the Gateway, and it looks like it should be a relatively easy war because they're already at war with the Iron Confederacy. And then we've got the War of the Second Republican Coalition. That's not what we're going to be doing anytime soon, but we are going to border them so freaking much. Right, okay, that's good. The Gateway is no more. I just noticed we've actually opened up this part of the tree, so I guess we'll start working down it. Oh, I didn't realise the Iron Confederacy had just joined that faction as well. Oh my days, we're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Why has Mount Rushmore just been blown up? Oh dear, here comes the war justification, and I do not think we are ready. I've just noticed that the Republic of the Three Rivers is actually fighting Vault 37, so I don't think there's any time better than now to actually do our own war against them. I am somewhat ready for it. If I can maybe make some progress to maybe here. I don't really know what I'm going to do with Tanner. But if we can maybe make some pushes, maybe to Rock Ridge, and maybe push into Easterville, that'll work, but I don't think we'll probably deal that much damage to the Iron Confederacy. Taking control of the Duchy's troops, hopefully their front does not open up, because I'm not going to call them in, so we'll see what happens. So that's us ready to go to war. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't really know, but we'll do it. And we'll see if we can make some good progress over here. Yeah, I don't think we need to really push elsewhere. Ideally, I want to cut off some of their troops. Okay, progress has been made on that front. Everywhere else is defending. That's good. Alright, let's go ahead and rebuild our might. Get rid of the defeat at Stonewall. Okay, we have got some tiny little encirclement. Better than nothing. I'm actually just going to send an additional troop over there. Are we still producing troops? Oh, we are. Ideal. Well, you go and join them. Oh, well, that's a group of dead troops for them. Okay, we have dealt a good blow to the Republic of Three Rivers, but still a long way to go. Right, rebuilding our might is done, so that's good. I don't think there's really anything else I really want here for the time being. Well, the north end is open. I believe that is the north end completely encircled. And that's Starbuck encircled as well. I think what I will do is I will send these troops on a wee mission. The Republic of the Three Rivers is dead. Well, that kind of changes things quite drastically. That really changes things quite a lot. Because now we just need to push. They were the main threat. Oh, that's a nice wee encirclement. The Legion Civil War. Sons of Geyser. You got Vulps, Malpus, Aurelius. Oh my days. Well, the NCR are going to be sitting laughing right now. Oh wow, the Montana chapter's at war with MacArthur. It is a shame that I will have to put down Vault 37. Like, that is a terrible, terrible shame. Right, I really need to start like trying to cut off the Vault, because they're taking a lot more territory than I really want them to be taking at this point. And they're still managing to take land. Get out of here. I love how the Iron Confederacy's stayed out of this. I can declare war on them, which is good. Oh, the capital, Regina, is gone. And then there was one. And thankfully I have stopped the Vault from going any further from the looks of things. The state of Moose Jaw. Did they really need to die? Yeah, they do. 7 to 12 divisions though, so there's Not much hope for them at this point. You know, a lot of their armies cut off over here, so I don't think we're going to struggle to finish them off now. There we go. They are no more. And excellent. I managed to bully the Vault into not getting any of the land. And I can still declare war on the Iron Confederacy, which is excellent, because I think I am going to go ahead and do that. But anyways, the greatest day of the kingdom. Let's do it. Glorious triumph. The bells ring in the city of Brandon as the victory parade passes down the main road. People line the street, a crowd filled with cheering Manitobans from within the city and beyond, all here in celebration of peace and victory. After many years of hardship and conflict, the war against the enemies of the Three Rivers and the Metis Congress have been crushed, and the kingdom stands proud once again. King Gunn himself has retired shortly before the procession reached its residence, stating that he felt unwell. Though his absence is disappointment, none in the kingdom could fault their stoic king for the efforts he has expended to lead and protect the kingdom. We wish him the best. Remove limited markets. Oh, excellent. Shadowed victory. Fireworks shoot into the evening sky, illuminating the cheering people from below. Finally, after months of war, the treasonous Three Rivers Republic has been destroyed, and the Prawn Kingdom of Manitoba stands triumphant. Yet not all are celebrating this achievement. Deep within the palace, at the heart of the city, in a dark, shaded room, sits King Gunn II. The muffled sounds of fireworks barely stir the Ghoul King, lost so deeply in his thoughts. Gunn stared at the weapon in his hand as he made his way back to the couch, surprised at how familiar the heavy grip still felt in his hand after all these years. It had been a gift given centuries prior, a past age, a different life. The golden letters remind him briefly of his true name. He allowed his mind to dwell in his memory. Typically, for him, this was a day he still recalled vividly, when his friend, whose name he shamelessly used, handed it to him. A sign of trust, of brotherhood, and his message was still engraved in his mind, that they would both always fight for Canada's people. In spite of himself, Gunn could not help but crack a small pain smile. Gunn had given him a gun. He may have even laughed, if not for the pain nostalgia that overwhelmed him. He ran his fingers over the ornate pattern etched in by hand, though it does not truly comprehend them. Instead, he is thinking about his people, those he has fought so hard to protect in this cruel, radiation-blasted world. Does he want to be remembered by them as a monster who lost his humanity, a man who in his final moments attempted to bring death? No, Gunn wanted his name to be remembered as it is now, the name of the hero who fought for his people and gave all he had in order to bring about a life for those he loved. It was this thought that filled his mind as Gunn II, King of Manitoba, repeatedly pulled back and reset the hammer of the revolver. Noise quieter than any firework, yet greater in meaning. The revolver flies across the room, and the king sighs. Okay, so obviously, today, Gunn is going, so goodbye to the king. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, the bells tolled in Brandon, as the city, once in celebratory move, now mourns the loss of the king. King Gunn the Great, second of his name, source of unity and stability for all Manitoba, has passed from illness after the defeat of the rebellious Three Rivers Republic. City gathers together in the central square as the funeral procession of the king arrives for public farewell. First to arrive is the king's coffin, a simple, dark wood casket draped with his personal seal, and flanked by a squad of the king's own Duck Mountaineers. As the ceremony ends and the procession moves to the king's chosen burial site outside the city, an uneasy tension sets in the city. Who would succeed the king? The king's loyal Mountie, Tanner, stood alone in the crypt, watching over the coffin of his king as night has fallen. Everyone else had left, even poor Catherine, leaving him alone to carry out one final watch. Tanner stared down at the coffin draped in a Manitoba's flag. For the first time, was unsure for the kingdom's future. Tanner had trusted Gunn unconditionally, fully believing that the old ghoul was the best way to protect the people of Manitoba. But now that he was gone, Tanner was aroused from his thoughts by a servant calling his name. His withering gaze caused the servant to recoil, for Tanner had ordered that he not be disturbed while performing his last watch for the king. Through his fearful stammer, the servant explained that a letter had arrived for Tanner, a private one, located in his quarters, sealed with the king's personal seal. Tanner sat in his quarters staring down at the letter sealed on his desk. He was rushed back here over 30 minutes ago, yet still did not open the letter. Why had Gunn sent him this letter? What purpose could it serve to be delivered now after his death? The shadows grew long on the walls before Tanner decided to break the seal. Inside, he would find his final order. The fate of Manitoba has been left in the hands of William Tanner. Right, with war over, it is time for us to greatly sort out our army, because it is absolutely pathetic. Regency Council, the king is dead, political power gain minus 25%. We'll need to change that ASAP. I think we're eventually going to have a showdown with the Canadian Labour Congress, because they're pushing ever closer to us. Right, the Iron Confederacy is no more. Let us annex them. Well, actually, we don't really need to take down the Vault now. Let's just go after Dunbury. Okay, went ahead and created some puppets. We have the Iron Marches, the Viscounty of Arborg, and then the vassal state of Moose Jaw. Dreams of a Commonwealth, dissolving the kingdom. Well, this is really gonna be easy, surely. I'd like to think. Anyways, surely. Yeah, this is probably gonna go very, very well for us. Lanius's failure. Oh, he has been destroyed by the hangdogs. Well, that was relatively straightforward. Well, we just went ahead and got rid of Queen Catherine, so she has gone. Let's open up our ranks first. Ending resilience on elites. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for invading us. Yeah, we're going to be at Fort Peck very, very soon. Integrating the subjects. Absolutely wonderful. Give me the manpower and factories. The Commonwealth of Manitoba is here, and William Tanner has taken his position as head of the People's Mountie, who are in control of the nation now. So I guess we'll continue working down here. So let's go the strength of the pack, because we get decision to fight peoples. Although I have a funny feeling that's ultimately not going to matter. Right, okay, we're down into the expansion part of the Commonwealth's tree. Old rivals, yeah, we probably want to deal with the communists sooner rather than later. Demand our rightful territory. Let's try it. Oh, they've not taken to that too kindly at all, have they? Refused their ultimatum. So what it is? Time to kill the communists. Oh, they're actually being aggressive against us over here. That's fine. Nice. That's already a portion of the army cut off and getting killed. This is actually going pretty damn good for us. Tanner's not having as much fun in the south, but I think with the success of everyone else in the north, this is soon quickly going to become irrelevant. Oh, yep, this little pocket of divisions is going to be dead. Just a shame North Redmond is very, very far away. We also have a war goal in Middlemark now as well to use. Where on earth are those divisions going? If they somehow... Oh, we almost had that. Actually go in there. Okay, we do have it. Nice. That is some stack of enemy divisions in there. Yeah, they're done for. 12 divisions left. Oh, finally, there they go. The Canadian Labour Congress is no more. The communists have been dealt with. So far, looking pretty damn positive for us. Can we push through there? Damn it, did not. Wait. Oh, I didn't realise that was a blinking crossing. Maybe their numbers are nothing to really be concerned about. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't really be overly concerned. I was going to say, see, once we break through here, they're in trouble. Proving to be a costly war, but war never changes. Oh, there's their capital, Middlemark warehouses. Right, okay, that's not too shabby. Follow Middlemark warehouses might actually do it. There we go, Middlemark is no more. Excellent. Absolutely fantastic work. Didn't realise we actually had a faction, the Canadian Watchdogs, Fire Council, Daughters of His Saints, United Warlords of Nebraska, the Great Plains Federation, Texan Economic Union, United States of Mexico. The Watchdog should be the last matter. The rest, William, I leave up to you. The kingdom, which once had a goal, has become a failure. That we both know. The people deserve better than anything a bunch of nobles and monarchs can give them. You have served loyally and without question for many years, and I consider you to be the most trusted friend. It is for this that I leave what remains of the kingdom to you. Give the people of Manitoba and Canada a better life, William. Give them the safety and hope that I failed to give. Give them the life, love, happiness. Give them hope. You may think you are unsuited or unworthy to this, but I know you are. You have the will and conviction to see this through. You aren't blind to the suffering of the world, nor distant from its people. Become their champion. Become Canada's champion. This is my final order as your king. See it through. And please, William, let Catherine rest. Give her something comfortable and distant from the vultures, masquerading as nobility and Brandon. Her heart is pure, but she has never enjoyed the role I played in the kingdom. I wish I had listened to her. In all my life, she has been the only one I have loved, and will not have her destroy herself trying to fill my void. Goodbye, William. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. Go protect the people. Regards your friend, Edward Gunn II McConnelly, the last king of Manitoba. Tanner gently folded the letter and returned to his desk, looking out towards the rising sun. Light glittering across the freshly fallen snow, he smiled. It was done. The dawn had risen in the once cold frozen north. His final order was complete. So we become the Commonwealth of Canada. Oh, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the maple leaf back on our flag. That's pretty much it. There's a few more focuses there, and obviously I could core some land, but ultimately it doesn't really matter about the stuff that I've not done. So thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall be back very soon on this mod for another video. Until then, do take care. Cheer bye the now.